Welcome to Bible and Faith. Here is today's devotion. Today's Bible reading comes from Matthew 14, starting at verse 22. Jesus told his disciples to get into a boat and go ahead of him to the other side of the lake. He stayed behind to send the crowd away. After that, Jesus went up a mountain by himself to pray. When night came, he was alone there. Meanwhile, the boat was far from land. Strong winds were blowing, and the waves were hitting the boat hard. Late at night, Jesus came to them, walking on the water. When the disciples saw him, they were scared. They thought he was a ghost and cried out in fear. Right away, Jesus spoke to them and said, "Take courage. It is I. Do not be afraid." Peter answered him, "Lord, if it is really you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus said, "Come." Peter stepped out of the boat and walked toward Jesus on the water. But when he noticed the strong wind, he became afraid. He started to sink and cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. He said, "You have little faith. Why did you doubt?" When Jesus and Peter got into the boat, the wind stopped. The disciples worshipped Jesus and said, "You truly are the Son of God." After crossing the lake, they landed at Gennesaret. None of us likes to suffer. But when our lives are in God's hands, our struggles can shape us into who He wants us to be. On our own, we are often not strong enough to face life's hardest problems. That is why God gives us what we need and reminds us that He is always near. In this story, the disciples thought they were alone in the storm. When they first saw Jesus, they were afraid because they did not recognize Him. But Jesus quickly comforted them by saying, "Do not be afraid." In hard times, we may not always feel God's presence, but He has promised to always be with us. Knowing He is near gives us peace, strength, and courage to keep going. God also promises to make a way through our trials. If the disciples had avoided the storm, they would never have seen Jesus' power on the water. In the same way, God wants to show His power in our lives. Ask the Lord to help you feel His presence. He will give you the strength to endure and the wisdom to find your way through every storm.